Hello everyone, how are we? Hope you're okay. I'm just on the setup page. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna do some running in time trial to try and see how I get on with the setup that I've got here, courtesy of Quartz TV. So yeah, I think is he on YouTube or is he on Twitch? Let me have a little look. Doesn't say if he's on Twitch or YouTube, but Quartz TV, whoever, I presume he's on Twitch because normally Twitch TV, Quartz TV. But yeah, go and give him a follow on Twitch because he's given me a setup and I'm going to try it out now. I'm going to put it on now and try it out and see if we can figure it out, and then you lot can use it as well because he said that it's okay to, as long as we give him a shout out, you're okay to use it. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. We're going to try and figure this out now. Let me just, I've had to change some of the values though, because apparently if you're on different languages, some of the values change, which is a little bit worrying because I don't know if I'm going to be using the full. We need to check if everything's all right. Right, let me go through this. All right. Wonder if anything else changes, because values, by the way, just so you know, it depending on whether you're in different regions and using different languages, stuff changes on here. So you might want to look, because just so you know, people, if you're getting a setup of someone from America, they have inches on the ride height. I have millimeter. So it changes by which country you're in, whether it uses millimeter or inches. So bear that in mind. So yeah, just, you might have to do a bit of maths and just convert it just so you know what the ride height is, because it was confusing me. I was like, why the hell are the values different? And he's just told us there. So right, lowest, highest, okay. I tried that, Sam. It didn't work. It wasn't that. I tried it. It didn't do anything. I thought of that. I already thought of that, of going through to the metric thing, whatever, but it didn't do anything. It kept it the same. Right there. I started working on my own setup just then, and I think I could have got it into the 32s, but that doesn't feel like it would have been fast enough. Now I'm using the 08. I think the 08 will be a better car for me. Now this is interesting because this is what I worked out, which is so unrealistic, but this is why I did a tweet saying that the setups make no sense on GT Sport. Literally no sense at all. Like look at that camber angle, 1 on the front and 2 on the rear. It's very strange. Like you just wouldn't do that on a setup normally, but yeah, this is GT, isn't it? GT setups make very little sense. Make sure that's right. That's right. Yeah. Right. That's what I did on. That's what I also figured out, that downforce doesn't actually lose you much pace on the straight. 20. Oh, okay, wait there. Oh no, 25. Oh, all the way to 60. Jesus. Right, now we need to go to gearing. Okay, this is in right, I need to just do something because I need to do the gearing in 1 minute. I have to do this for the gearing. Right, let's go and do the gearing. I don't even know how to save these setups, by the way. I have no idea. Let me do that to 270. I might change. I might mess around with the gearing though a little bit from what this is going to do, because I might run my gearing slightly different. Has he gone all the way to the left? Hey. Okay, that's weird. I might have to do this. I'm guessing he goes all the way to the left. No, that's not right. What's going on here? This is weird. Oh yeah, I need to do that as well, the final gear. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, Andre, thank you for the €10, you legend. Got a bonus from work, just wanted to share. Thank you so much for the €10. What a chat. Get the legend emote out for Andre, please, for the €10 donation. Thank you so much, mate. Absolute legend. Appreciate that. Right. Oh, where are we going? Yeah, I'm going to do that now. I realised it was a final gearing that was too much. But I am going to probably mess with the gearing a little bit, because that is one thing that I remember doing it on Project Cars. It would depend. I'll see how the gearing is in the race, and I might change it a bit. Thank you. Also, like Assetto Corsa didn't really have gearing, but the original Project Cars, you could, on some cars, you could alter the gearing. Not all cars, though. Right. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, 2. Bear with me while we do this. I'm gonna have a little drive of it as well, and we'll see how it feels. It's 2742, isn't it? And then 2048. Ah, too much. And then 1643. And then 1377. And then 1207. And then 1092. 10. Right. Okay, so how do I save this? Anyone actually know? I have no idea how you do this. Do I have to go on to do I have to go onto this unnamed sheet to save it? Or what do I do to save it? I've never ever had to save a setup on this. So how do I actually go about saving it? Yeah, Sam, I wish it was just default setup, especially as the race looks quite interesting. But I don't get why the medium tyres are on there, because you don't have to use them. It's a bit weird. I don't get it. I think they should have just done a what, like, yeah, they should have just made it a compulsory usage. So what do I do? What do I do with this to save this setup, chat? Do I go on to unnamed sheet, or do I go to switch and add a sheet? Right, we'll just name it FIA. Okay, I'll just name it FIA. And then what do we do? So click on it and then hit save. Where's over there? Where's save? Where's the save button? There's sheet, add sheet, but there's no save button. Where's the actual save button? All right, add. Okay, and then where do I? Because I did it to that. I did it before, but I didn't know if it worked. So I presume I just do it here. Add. That's not right. That's not worked. Oh yeah, add it to there. Select. No. Oh no, what have I done? I've just deleted it all. Oh no. Just deleted it all. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm pretty sure I've just deleted it all. Yeah, I have. Oh no, wait there it is. So wait there. If I select that. No, there you go. There you go. It's there. Yeah, there you go. So we've got it. So it's saved then, isn't it? Okay, right. Okay, let's go and see what this is like then. So we got software. I'll drive it and see how it compares to the setup that I had on before. Has it done the game sound again? Give me a minute. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Won't take a second. It shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, it should, because I did the screenshot. I keep forgetting I do the screenshot for the thumbnail. Right. Done. It should be. It should come back on in a minute. Give it a second. Just check it's on. Yeah, there you go. I need to change something before I do that. Need to go back to miles because I can't drive. Can't use kilometers. Need to fix the wheel. It's gone heavy. No, it's not acting up. It's just since they updated Streamlabs, it does that all the time. It works fine. It's just I have to do that every now and then. Because I've done a screenshot on the Elgato, it seems to cause an issue with Streamlabs. Oh, this is sketchy. Might be fast though. Oh my god, it's a little bit too much. I don't know if I'd want to dial out the oversteer on this. Like it's drifting. Will that not kill the tires? Surely, if it's drifting all the time, that's going to murder the tires. Oh, it's just snapping. I'm gonna have to change this. I think it's just gonna kill. It'll surely kill the tires. What? Probably just need to change, like, I'll try another lap. I mean, I got my set up to a 33.6 with like just very quick changes. Let's just see. This is going to kill the rear tires, I'm sure of it. That's the thing, like, I need a setup that's going to be good in the race, not necessarily in time trial. Yeah, I like the 08 though. We used the 08 when we did autopolish. I prefer the 08 for race pace, but I just think you've got to. I think you've got to change the setup here. The setup feels a little bit too pointy on the front for me. You can feel it snapping every time you get on the throttle. Like you can see how I'm having to correct it every time. You don't really want that because you want the car to feel like you can get on the power. Go for another lap again. I think I know what I'll change straight away. I think the ride height difference might be a bit too much. It's maxed out on rear downforce. It's maxed out on front as well. It's the ride height, I think. I'll change the ride height. I'll just go a little bit lower on the rear. You okay, Dan? I don't know. It's a penalty, isn't it? Right. I can't get used to that. That felt too sketchy for me, to be honest. This is the thing about setups. You've got to find a setup that will suit your driving style, and that's the problem. Right, let's just straight away change the ride height because it just feels like the rear is far too. Let's just make one change and see what that feels like. I will do open lobby once I've figured out the setup, mate. It's easier to do setup changes in this because you're instantly starting another lap rather than driving out and doing an out lap and like that it's a lot easier to do setup changes like this. And then we'll do an open lobby in about an hour or so, maybe. I just want to try and get the setup sorted. Okay, that feels a little bit more secure now. Not as much rotation on the corner though, but I could definitely have pushed that more. A little bit loose, isn't it? That's a problem. It's still a bit. It's less likely to kill you at the moment, but It's still not as fast as the lap I did on my one. My one, I felt like I could get the lap into a low 30 easily. And that was just a few very basic changes. Right, we can push a bit more through here this time. Keep it planted, keep it planted. Ah, corner cut. Definitely feels a little bit more stable now. Tell you what, let me just test out something with the gearing as well. Oh, God. For this FIA, yeah, apparently, yeah, there is kinetic, yeah. It's a bit frustrating. I would much rather, this combination would have been brilliant for me if it was default, but with setups, I'm not sure. I think the gearing can be shorter. It doesn't need to be that long. Let me change that because, yeah, in a slipstream, you're going to gain, but I'd rather run a setup with less emphasis on slipstream, really. Especially with these cars. Right, let's just change that gearing a little bit. I don't think the 6th gear needs to be that long. Right, let's go the other way. Let's just see what happens with the acceleration when you go into 6th, because I was messing with this before. And when you did that, it made the 6th gear accelerate quite a bit faster. Yeah, there's no tire pressures on this, fortunately. Right, let me just see something. So let me just see if this 6th gear helps now by just going a little bit. Nah. Not really done much there, has it? Yeah. I feel like you can probably take a bit more speed through there. Ah. Ah, I hit that curb, Connie. Okay, that's a little bit faster, I think. Yeah, it's a 33.4. Okay, so let me just change something on. Right, let me have a little look. I wish I knew how things worked on this game, because this here just makes no sense to me from doing setups when I was on it AC. Try. What I worked before was that we didn't really need the rear downforce when I was doing it before. Let me just try that just to see something, because I didn't feel like I needed it when I was doing it before. But I might be wrong. Don't need that. Let's just try something. See. So we're about 1.5 seconds off pace at the moment. Still a long way. I think anything in the 32s will be an alright setup though. Yeah, I want to use this car. Oh. Oh, good through there. Oh, I hit that funny. Ah, messed it up a bit. Lost a tenth or so there, probably more. Okay, we're a little bit faster though. 33.3 now. That's about 1.3 off what you need with this car. Oh, snapped. That's what I worry about though. It's gonna be... It's with the race, in the race conditions, I'm not sure whether that snappiness is going to be a bit... Then again, with fuel on, it might make it a little bit more stable, but it's the tyre wear on the rears. I might check something in a minute that might help with that. I think... Changing the front cambers a little bit. Oh, back off a bit here, so I don't get a penalty. Nah, the camber's too high on the rear. If anything, I feel like the camber on the rear. The problem with this setup, which I think should neutralize a bit, is I'll show you. I don't know that. Is the rear cambers are too high, I feel, like, compared to the front. So where am I going? So if you look at the cambers, 2 on the rear and 1 on the front, that's very rarely... You don't really do that with setups, but it could be creating a bit of a weird issue there. Let me just try... Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to try going down again on this. That might... Let's try 66. It might stabilize it a little bit. Also... let me just go down. Right, try a bit softer on the roll bars. Oh, sugar! Took the curb wrong. We can definitely get this into the 32s. I'm pretty sure of that. Might go slightly longer on the 6th gear though, just for the sake of the slipstream, really, if you do have it. That's too aggressive into the corner. Okay. So now it's not turn, it's not got the rotation now on the high speed corner zone. That's the only thing. With going lower on the rear, now it hasn't got the rotation. That could also be the roll bar. Just go up to 68 on that. Yeah, FIA inspection, yeah. Go up a little bit more on that 6th gear, or go down on the 5th gear a bit. On the steering there, massively. Yeah. So strange. You can't get it feeling how I want. I mean, where are we now? We're now P4 on our friends list, but if you look, I'm pretty sure Wheeling there is on a 32.1. I can probably get within 8. I can probably get that set up into a 32.9. It's quite a way off it though, isn't it? Yeah, the next manufacturer is a setup one as well. I don't think the front end's an issue really. Let me just go back up a little bit on that just for the rotation through. Let me just see. What was the... It's probably something to do with... Let me just see this. What is the LS... Right, that'll increase in the system. Okay. Let me just try something because... And then this... Okay, so... Give me a second, because I'm just gonna try. I was messing with that before, and I found a lot of time with the LSC settings on the setup I was doing. I don't know why I lifted there. Didn't need to do that. This has got a bit more stability on turning now. A little bit of wheel spin there though. I lost it there. Too much understeer there. Ah. Try that again. You're right, Zav. I don't know yet. The reason why, Zav, is when we had autopolish, this car was so good on the soft tyres. It was better than the thingy, but that could be the default setup. You can't see the stream? Why? Oh, is something broken or you just can't watch it at the moment? No worries, Molina, though. Ah, there again, messed it up. See, the problem is though, now I can't carry the speed through that corner. Oh, it's too sketchy on turning. Oh, I don't like setup stuff. Yeah, the electrician did come out and he's replaced one part of the switchboard, but he literally said, I have no idea what could be doing it because it's not raining now, so there was no way of him really testing it. But he replaced one part that was tripping too easy. He said it was tripping at too lower a thing. He did a test on it. It was tripping at like 18. He said it should be tripping at 30. So he's replaced the part there. Fixed some other stuff that we had that needed doing. But yeah, we've just got to wait and see now. We've got to wait for the rain to see if it fixes it. Oh, do you know what? No, Kinetic, they didn't. I literally, they forgot, I think. I emailed them. I'm going to have to rearrange it because I get the feeling that she totally forgot. So, yeah. I waited around. I sent them an email and I ended up going to the gym because I'd waited around. But, yeah, hopefully they'll get my email and reply. No, I don't think it's the anti-roll bar, if I'm honest. I think I need to go... See, the front's already understeering. Let me just go up a bit on this now that we... But that's going to create that oversteer, though. It's going to give it more oversteer. Maybe if I go up and then... See, I still have downforce to use there as well. Let's just try it out. I just wish this race would have been a default setup. If I can't get within like the time that I need, I'm not going to do it. It's going to be a waste, but I'm trying to figure it out. It's just really... I just don't know why they did these setup races. It's not what GT is about. It's coming back past there. Something's slowing the car down on the exit on that corner. No! Lost it there. This corner here, I just want it to be a bit more smooth through there. That was a bit better. Less edgy on turning. Ah. It went all weird through that corner. Oh, mate, not very well, mate. Not going too well, to be honest. No, understeering that time. I took the line too tight. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to use... I don't know whether to use the 16, but the 16 hasn't got as good start, has it? But then this isn't as good in qualifying. I might just start working on a different 16 setup and see if I can get used to that. I feel that it's losing on the exit. I know this car will never be as good in time trial, but in the race it tends to be better than the 16 for this kind of track. That's why I wanted to use this. Yeah, it's a bit faster there. Okay, are we anywhere near 32 yet? 33.1. Still got time to find, haven't we? That feels the best it's felt so far, though, in terms of setup. Hard work trying to get any pace out of this car. All right, let's have a little. That puts us on our friends list, P2, but obviously not got everyone on there. Still, it's how far off of that is so Wheeling's on the 32.1 and we're on a what was it, a 33.1, so we're a full second off Wheeling though with that car. I don't see how I'm going to get that much faster. I need to save this now. How do I save this? I'll just so I've got that saved. Don't know whether I'm supposed to click on that. What do I do? I don't really know. Is that saved now that I've done that, chat? Does that mean that it's saved now that I've done that? I presume it is. Do I need to do anything else from this part just before I come back out? It's not like ACC, Mike. That's the only thing I'll tell you. I tested before and the setups made 0 sense. See, that's totally different, Bug WX, to what other people are saying. Okay. So then you just... Okay. Right, let me... The stability felt a bit better then. With this higher setting on here like this. Let me just change that 6th gear a bit. It's a bit higher. Let's just try that. So it's got a bit more in it. This felt better doing them changes though. Right, let's just go a little bit lower on this and a little bit higher on the initial torque. Lower there. Let me just try that. Because when I made them changes before, I gained instantly with them, so... Oh, curb. No, I haven't checked anyone's tunes. I've just got Quartz TV sent me this one that we're working with. I think he's top split in the America regions. See, what I don't like is how it's sliding into corners. That's going to murder the tyres. It's going to kill the tyres when it comes to a race. Yeah, I might give the 16 a go and just see if it feels a bit more stable with a setup. No, it's going to understeer now there, I think. Just about kept it in. Oh! Nah, I lost a bit there. Felt stable through there though. Okay, we might have got it into the 32s. Yeah, we're into the 32s with that now. That felt a lot more stable. Yeah, the only thing with Hammer Studios is he's not really up to pace on GT, so... I know that he's not slow, but he's not up to, like... You need a setup that can really push the limits, that's the problem. So where are we? We're in the 32s, but... That setup will go a few temps quicker so far. So that setup I've got there will do possibly a 32.7, which is still, it's still like 7 temps off what we need. Don't know. Let's just have a little look, right? So add that to that. I need the coast. I could do with like the coasting being a bit more. Up to 15 on that. Okay. That a little bit. go back up to 10 on that and 9 on that. Let me just see what that feels like with higher on that now. Ooh. The only problem is as soon as you do that, when you're on the power with the higher rear anti-roll bar, you can feel it like spinning up a lot more. Driving totally different already. Not getting the rotation now, but it's not slow though. Nah, that was awful through there. It. The base setup, I did a few laps with the base. This is already destroying the base setup, but I'm over a second quicker than the base setup. So we know this is faster than the baseline setup already. Feels loose on throttle in second gear there. It must be, it's got to be that rear anti-roll bar. It's going to create understeer though. That's the only thing I think that, I think it's a bit too high. Let's just go down to 7 and then go down on that to 9. Actually, I'm going to go 8-7 and just try that because it feels like it's too much. Like it's... Yeah, but the problem is, if I take it off, it'll snap too easy. It's weird. This isn't going to rotate as well now because it's a little bit softer with the roll bars. You can see the difference. I can't. Let's see what it's like in the traction zones though, because it might gain a bit in them. So yeah, it gained a bit there. And here, that felt better. Yeah, look, see, it's better on the traction zones now. But then it's going to lose it through there. See, it's like, ah! It doesn't have the rotation through the fast corners now. Tell you what, let's just try and let's add a bit more to that. Try and get a bit more rear front. Also, what we'll do is because we got a bit softer on there. Right, let's see what that's like. Slip is 2.6 seconds. It's not 2.6 now. Slipstream is 3/4 of a second slipstream, if you mean the slipstream. Right, let's... Backed out. That was my fault. I just didn't do the corner as well. That as soon as you do it, you see that like instant snap. I don't want that. He said it was set to weak. Is it? It wouldn't be 2.6 seconds even if it was weak. If it was weak, it would be 1.5 fake taxi. Weak slipstream is 1.5. Strong is 2.6, I think. But weak is 1.5. In a way, I don't think that's a good thing. Why have they done that? Because all that's going to do is give you more dirty air. It's going to make the dirty air even worse through the corners, so it's not a good thing, really, that. What? I don't understand why they've gone back to weak. That's a bad move if they've done that. Let's just go back on the ride height back down to, and leave the one change to the camber. See if that corrects it a little bit. No dirty air. What? Because of the setups? Possibly because of the setups. Because if you're running max downforce, it probably affects you less. Annoying. So you could hardly feel any dirty air. I feel like you short shift this a bit more when you've got the... Alright, let's see if we gain on this corner now with the traction. Because the traction was definitely better with this anti-roll bar setting. I braked too late. That's my fault, that. I'm just not sure about this race now that you're telling me all these things, like... Slip on 1.5 seconds... Weak. It just sounds like a shit race, to be honest. I'm just not sure. I don't know why they've done all these weird settings. It kind of putting me off a bit, to be honest. I can't. I just can't. Right, do you know what? Let's go and try the 16 because I don't know. That car feels weird. Yeah, Winnie, it's putting me off it, if I'm honest. Like, because this setup, I feel that I've done so far. So, what I've done to this so far, after Quartz gave me it, and I've altered it quite a bit. I feel like it's just. I feel like Quartz's would murder tires, that setup. I've tried to change it to be a bit more stable. And I think it'll still murder tires, though. It feels like it will. You can feel the rear sliding. If the rear's sliding, that's going to kill the rear tires. I don't know, Zany. I mean, to be honest... I hope that the player count's not very good tomorrow because I don't think I can be arsed with this, you know. I honestly don't think I can be bothered. I'll go and try the... Let's go and get in the... Let's just try the 16. I need to... I won't worry about the livery now. I'll change the livery after. Do you think it's a bad move to do setups in GT Sport? I feel like if you want setups, you'll play ACC or iRacing. GT Sport for me has always been about pick up and play. Like, pick up and play and enjoy it. Don't have to worry about doing all this crap. Like, this is what puts me off. I don't want to spend, like, for me, I don't know, like, I know what a lot of people like setups and they enjoy it, but for me, I would rather spend my time racing with equal cars, equal setups, than dicking around with a setup. It just puts me off massively. Right, let's just do a soft tire run with no setup on. Let's just run it default, and then, because I haven't tried this car yet. God, this car feels totally different now. Cars feel so weird with setups on. It feels unrealistic. Like, they feel like they're arcadey with the way they slide through corners. Now it feels a bit more stable, but a lot of understeer now, though. You can see, look at the difference. You can see the difference in the speed that we were taking through the corners. Yeah, I can't remember who he is. There's one guy that's insane on setups on GT. He sold them to people last time because they were that good. I'm not used to this now because this is understeering a lot compared to the other one. I'm going to do another lap because this lap has been awful. I'm subscribed to BenQ. I've got a setup. I have got a setup that I can use from his. I know that his F1 setup was quite good a while ago. I don't know if it's worth giving his setup a go. Right, let's see what this can do with no setup, because this should be able to do 33s pretty easy with no setup. I'm trying to take... let me just... No, I mean, I've done a 32 with the 08 concept, but... with the set, I've just worked with a setup. The Quartz gave me a setup, so I've just been changing that, but I'm trying the 16 now. I don't know if I'm going to bother with it. It just seems like... I don't know. I hate all this. I'd rather everyone on default setup, equal race, everyone's got the same opportunity. Go and battle it out, rather than this stupid, oh right, this guy's found a setup which is 4 attempts quicker, win. It's so stupid. Right. So that's already set up quite aggressively on that, isn't it? So let's just go. Let's leave that like that on the rear. I'm not going to touch any of that. Leave that like that. Go a little bit down on that. Downforce. Right, we want maximum on the front. And we'll go to... let's just try that. Right, let me just do a quick... I'm not going to worry about the differential yet. But this... we don't need to be as... right, other way. Let's just see what that... That's my view. That's my view, Ray. If I wanted to do setups, I would go and play ACC, which feels better with setups, if you know what I mean. I feel like this card's going to be easier to set up, though, you know, because it's stable. Default stable, so I've gone too aggressive with the gearing, you can see. So I need to change that. Nah, it's too much understeer on that. Right, let's just change that gearing. That gearing was completely wrong. So we know it needs to be a bit more. Let's go to it best not, Winnie. I really hope they don't go that way with GT7. For me, that will ruin the game. And I hope they realize that, because if they go with this setup way of doing things, it's gonna destroy the game for me personally. I don't think they will. They're probably testing it out now to see how many people do FIA with setups. Nah, and he still needs more gear. It still needs more on the straight, doesn't it, for the gearing? And brake later though, straight away. Whoa there. That's the problem, Zany. Like, in theory, like what I used to do when I did a set of Corsair and Project Cars, when I had time to worry about doing setups, you'd do one change and then you'd go and test it out, and then you do another change. You'd never do more than one change at a time. But like I've probably started a bit late with this, but it just puts me off it. You just lose what you've done because you're trying to change so many different things, but you shouldn't do that really. There'll be people that will do it though, that's the thing. There'll definitely be a lot of people that do this. I don't think I'm gonna bother, to be honest. It's annoying because on default setups, this is one of my strongest combinations. Which is really frustrating for me because I feel like I could have got good points here. I think that's a penalty, that, on the exit. Still way off, like 1.3 off the other one. Still, that's way too much. It's way too much gearing on there. Too low. Needs to be way higher. Evening, Dave. How are you, mate? Yeah, I get the feel I'm probably not going to do it, if I'm honest. Unless someone gives me an insanely good setup. That feels really nice to drive. Fire. Then yeah, I'm probably not going to bother. Let me go up to 7. Let's see what there. Let's see what that feels like. Yeah, you will, Zany. It's natural because the thing with the TGT was, you had the TGT mode that gave you that understeer feeling, which told you when the fronts were losing grip. That is why the TGT is better on tyre wear than the Fanatec. But you do get used to it, and eventually you start feeling what you need to feel. So yeah, you'll get that. Don't worry, it'll slowly feed back in. But I do think that GT7, I'm pretty sure they'll turn the GT mode off of the TGT. I don't think that'll be an option. I don't think Lightning does setups on GT Sport. I could ask him, but I don't think he does setups. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you go with a good setup on ACC, the car feels so grippy and stable, and how it should do. On this, it feels like you drive an arcade style. Like, the car's drifting through the corners almost, and that feels really wrong to me. I don't know why I lifted there. The LSD seems to be the thing that gives you the most lap time as well, from what I've seen. Whenever I make a change to that LSD, I haven't touched it on this car yet, but with the 08, the LSD seemed to give you so much lap time. See, this car just feels faster than the 08, really, you know. Because I've hardly done anything to the setup. I've only done a few basic things, and it's probably going to get within half a second if you hit a good lap with it. I mean, yeah, look, we're 7 temps away from that's really quite aggressive setup, and that's not even a very good lap with that one. Yeah, I don't think you can on ACC. I think that I've had that. I don't know if you have to change the in-car options though. Have a look on. There is a setting when you press start when you're racing, like in-car stuff. You might be able to alter it. I don't know though. I feel like this car would be easier to get a stable, fast setup though, because that felt stable then, and we're not even pushing it. Let's just try get a bit more rear rotation with this car. So I'm going to go up to 6. Just risk that up. I think you can be aggressive with this car with the ride height. Let's just try it. Give it a little bit more rear. Just to see if it counters that a bit. Yeah, maybe thing. About the DD Pro thing, what's that about? One sec, Rui. I'll have a look at some point. Trying to figure this thing out at the moment. This car feels like if I can get a good setup with this, I'd probably race because it's a little bit more stable with a setup. But it's whether I can get a good setup with this. I need to change that gearing still. That gearing's still really wrong. See, this is a lot more like stock to the floor, this car. But that's probably because I've not changed much on the setup, and that's awful through there though. Let me try again. I want to see if I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna try and ask Fire, see if he'll let me the setup. Because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do this race is if I have a good setup with this car, I think. I've done a 32 with the 08, but I don't think that's the car to use for me. It feels like it's going to kill the tyres. Oh, sugar. Oh. Still too much understeer through there. It's like it's still too stable. It's far too stable still. It needs more like on rotation really. So if it needs more rotation, I feel like possibly go up on the rear anti-roll bar, but it could also be the cambers. Check the let's have a mess with this, right? It may also hinder the ability of the car to turn. Let me just go down. Okay. Actually, that it's already stable, so that doesn't matter. Just if right, let's go lower on that. Oh, sugar. That's not how you do this, okay? Yeah, I don't think Fire doesn't really... I mean, he does know stuff because he's done a few setups, but he'll have a setup from PR1, but I don't know if he'll be allowed to share it with me. If he does, I might not be able to tell anyone. I don't know. I could do with it, though, because... maybe I should join PR1 just to get a setup. No. Wrong line through the corner. I don't know. I feel... This is going to stress me out, this race, and I don't... I'm so annoyed that it's not default setup, though. It would have been such a better race. Got him, really, because, like I say, this is always a great combination if it's default. Need to change that gearing. Gearing's still way too short. Okay, we gained loads of time on that corner there. It rotated a lot better off braking. If it does it, oh yeah, and through there. Okay, it's better at rotating with when you're coasting now, which is good. See how it's we actually caught back up and gained a bit on that ghost there. Ah. Oops. Oh my god, what am I doing? That was so scruffy. What am I doing? So there was a couple attempts extra there because that was a messy, really messy sector. If you can get a good setup with this car's going to be flying. That's the thing. Oh, I need Fire to give me the setup. All right, I'll look at. One second. See if we can just do, because that felt, it's a gearing, isn't it? We need to go a little bit higher on that gearing. That final gear is still to, we need to go up to 191 at least, or 192 maybe for slip. Right. Front end, still got max downforce on there. Take that off. You okay, Mr. C? How are you, mate? Well, that's better through there now. Might be the gearing that's helping a little bit, because it's... I had to back out there, though. That was my fault, though. Didn't do very good throttle control. That's it. It was awful through there. That was my driving, though. Ah. But this setup should be able to get 32s, because this isn't a very good lap and it's already on a 33.2. So this should be able to get a 32 comfortably, which is faster. This already feels better than the 08 one. The understeer, I want more ability to rotate it on throttle. Yeah, I'll have a little look at that now. That's what I'm about to have a look at, the LSD, because it needs more ability on throttle to get the rotation. So let's have a little look. And what was it? You say 20? Let's see, it's 10 for that. Let me see. I shall see if I can. Let's see more. Maybe. Unstable on accelerators release. Okay, we don't need to worry about that because the car's already ready. I'll try. Let me just try 20 rather than going as aggressive what you've just said. And this one is the... this is the one that I want for more... Okay, so we want that one low, really, by the sounds of that. I would think we want that one low because... Just the effect when decelerating or accelerating. Increasing this value will make the LSD more effective, but will increase the risk of understeering. So let me just try that. This is how setups work, though, Zany. This is what you have to do. Like, this is how you have to go about it. Like, you can't just get an instantly good setup. That's not how setups work. It's one of them, you've got to spend, like, a lot of people will have spent hours doing their setups. So far, we've got this capable of doing a 32, though, within a few minutes, so it's not that bad so far. Feels weird on downshift, then. No, it's understeering again, look. That's too much understeer. Try it again, just make sure it's not the line. Yeah, I don't blame you, Winnie. My stupid line through there again. Awful. Right, let me change something on that. It was all right up to then. It's just high speed cornering. I wonder if that could be again. Do we need that much rear downforce for this? I don't think we do. I think you can go quite low with the downforce on the rear with this car. If it already feels super stable on the rear. It feels like this setup now feels like it would do a 32.6. I'm pretty confident it'll do a 32.6 or 7, but it doesn't feel aggressive enough. It feels really stable. You can't normally, Randy. This is only for this round. Yeah, it's normally default. This is the only setup round I've ever done any testing for. I wouldn't normally do FIA if it's a setup race, but with it being this combo, I thought I'd give it a go. I think this is like the 3rd ever setup or 4th ever setup race ever on GT Sport, as far as I remember. Too much understeer on entry. Very stable on the throttle though, that's the thing. It's really stable. Not a great lap, but getting closer to what we did with the 08. Probably, I don't know about that. I would think you can if you've got time to do it with your 2 different setups. Ugh. Nearly into the 32s with this now. Just a case. This is the thing with setups. You have to just keep making little changes until you find the balance that you like. That felt like a good setup for stability with that car though. Like for the race, I think that wouldn't need massive. It probably needs a bit more front end because of fuel on board, and obviously a bit of understeer from the front tires when they wear out. But I wouldn't need massive changes to that, I don't think, for the race. But Yeah. Just wish we didn't have to do this. Right, let me just... presume that's done now, isn't it? So if I go... Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely have a quali and a race because you can just add two different on the sheet and then just switch it. But yeah, I haven't changed the suspension yet on this. So I haven't. I've changed the roll bars a bit, but I haven't changed the natural frequency because I don't really like messing around with shit like. I haven't changed the damping. No, all I've changed is the ride height and the toe and the camber a bit. I haven't touched any of these. I haven't changed the dampers or the natural frequency. Yeah, that's another thing, Ray, as well. That's why I'm trying not to go too aggressive with anything, because the more aggressive you are with something, the more it's going to affect tire wear. The BOP's on still. You can just change setups and stuff. And this is, I think this car's going to be better for the race because it's not as, it feels more stable. That 08 will kill the tires in my view. It's just going to murder them. I still think we can go slightly higher on this. Let me just change that up a bit. Okay. Let me just see what that's like with 186. I obviously know that with slipstream it might be better, but I just want to see what it drives like through the corners. Yeah, I don't think, to be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I'm trying to get a base setup so people, if anyone does want to do it, they can use what I've got so far here, because this will get into the 32s. See, now this is right. It should come back a bit on that. It did a little bit, but there's a bit more gearing left there. That should be better through there, or is it? No, it's the same. This car with a setup's going to feel so good though, you know. You can just tell the way it's driving. This gearing might be a bit better here. Did that gear just jump or something? I don't know what happened then. More consistent though at the moment than the 08. Will it hold on? Will it hold on? It will. Lost it there. It's so stressful. Just needs, I feel like we've got an okay baseline set up now in terms of the way it's driving. It just probably needs a suspension to get it into low 32s. It probably just needs a suspension change or something like that. And this is where I don't really like messing around with these things, to be honest. To be honest, at the moment, there's no point doing a practice race until I've got a setup that I feel will be competitive, because I'm not even sure I'm going to bother with this race at the moment. Still feels like it's got more. Wonder if I just want to try something here, because it's so stable, this car. I just want to try it with literally no extra downforce on the rear. It was on 35, wasn't it? Thing is, I don't think it actually makes the car that much faster down the straights. Let's see. Literally does nothing, look. GT setups are funny. It might give it a bit more rotation through the corner, though. Doesn't feel like it needs extra downforce, this thing. Whoa, curb. You okay, Joel? It's almost like the rear downforce does nothing to the car. Doesn't feel any difference with none on to having like 35. Weird. It literally feels hardly any difference. That felt no difference at all. So strange. Oh, I don't know what to do. To do with 1 second, just reading something. I don't know. Yeah, but if you look at the amount of options on the rear wing, it only goes from what? What am I doing? It only goes from 1,000 to 1,100. So you're nearly making half the maximum difference. You know, I mean, well, over a third of what you can change. I don't know. I don't know. The suspension will probably gain us a little bit of time from changes here once, if I can get some good settings for there. F1? Nah. F1's done and dusted now. We'll wait until when the new season starts, but yeah, I think everything's been said about the F1 now. Yeah, I've changed the roll bar already. I've altered that slightly. I've changed that. I've already lowered the suspension. I've done all that. That's done. We've lowered and maxed it on the rear. That's already done because the car is super stable anyway. So I've done that. I've done the roll bar and I've done the camber and I've done a bit on the toe. I just haven't changed anything on the damping and the natural frequency. They're the two things that I haven't touched on there. The LSD we've altered a bit, but again, I don't think it's perfect what we've done to that. Increasing the rally will make the LSD more effective, but can make the car unstable when accelerator is released. More effective. So if we go slightly higher on that, right, let's just try that, because it's not going to make it unstable. It's already stable anyway, so. We've got maximum front downforce, done that. I've maxed out the front. Not going aggressive enough into that corner there. Haven't touched the power or the weight. That's still a default. You can't change that. It's BOP. BOP is still on. Just feels exactly the same still. Doesn't really feel any difference. A little bit more turn in there with it, but missed the apex, messed the whole last sector up. Oh god, this is makes me want to oh, I can't be doing with setups. It bores me messing with setups. What can we do? What's that? Front right height. Yeah, I think the rear's fine on 75, if I'm honest. What's that? The frequency. We'll try the frequency settings and just see what it handles like. I'll just try that. 10.8. So similar gap to what I've done, but let's see. 55, 57. 90. Okay, let's just see. So he's got maximum on that. So he's gone quite low on that though, hasn't he? Let me leave the camber the way it was, because camber felt... I know it might react different with them settings, but we'll see. Dying for a piss as well. I don't know. I'm going to ask him claim it, but his team might not allow it. I mean, he might not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's rotating on throttle better there, though. Still got a lot of entry understeer though. I feel like that's the roll bars. The roll bars feel way too stiff. Like, yeah, the roll bars are too stiff in my opinion. It's not gripping. It just doesn't feel like there's enough roll in the car. Let's just go back down to my settings there. No. No settings have ever... This is the first race I've ever done with settings on. But I'm not that I'm going to definitely do it. The rake's already maximum. That's not an issue. I mean, that's maxed out already. So it feels a bit grippier now with these roll bar settings. Like, I feel like there's a bit more grip. Even in the braking, it feels better with lower on the roll bar. Maybe I braked a bit too early there, though. Ah, got on the curb on the acceleration. Oh, you pleb. That'll be a penalty. Just feels pretty similar to how it doesn't feel like it's going to get me big gains what we've changed. Yeah, Willow Springs in Group 3 with the setup race, but let's have a little look and see. The thing is, though, if I reduce the front camber, it's going to understeer more. That's the only thing. The car's already understeering, so surely if I reduce that, it's going to understeer even more. Because the more front camber you have, the more cornering grip you have. So if I reduce that, wouldn't I get more understeer? The ride height's fine. The ride height's low as you can on the front, as high as you can on the rear. I already know this is faster than stock. I mean, we know that. The rear's already maxed out on the height. That's already, we've gone as high as you can on the rear, low as you can on the front. That's done, dusted. I'll try that. Let's just go 2.5 and see how it feels. It shouldn't really give you, it should give you more understeer, that in reality. Nah, that'll just understeer like crazy, that though, for me, Bug. It'll be a bit faster on the straight, really. It should be a bit faster on the straight with lower cambers. But it's exactly the same. Okay, that makes no sense. Doesn't feel like it's carrying the speed as much. Understeer, understeer. Bit better there. Ah. That's got it. No. No, Bastian. I was supposed to have a call with them today, but I think they forgot. So I've emailed them about rearranging it. So I've just got to wait for the email back. I just don't know if I can be arsed with this. You know, it just feels like torture trying to figure out. It's stressing me out a bit. I just want to drive with everyone with default setups. Winnie, welcome to the channel as a member, mate. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, you legend. Get the legend emote out for Winnie, please, chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dave. I just like if I wanted setups to go and play ACC. Do you know what I mean? Like where the setup changes seem to make sense a bit. I have got one setup on this, but I can't show you on stream. Yeah, I can't test it yet, so I can't show you on stream because the person that doesn't want it to be shown. So I've got to try that out tomorrow. You got the emotes now, Winnie. Nice. But I just don't know. I think I'll definitely, if I do it, it'll be with the 16. We're like a second off pace, aren't we, at the moment? So in terms of time trial, we're a second off pace. Now, the setup I'm using, though, in the race might not be too bad. It might not be terrible in the race, but I think it'd need more front end because with the heavy fuel, it's going to need a bit more rotation. I think it matters more in this Ibiza, you know, because on ACC, with an aggressive setup on default, you can get within half a second of a setup lap. On this, it doesn't feel like you can do that. This feels like the gap is bigger because of the randomness of the handling, the way it changes when you put the setups on. It feels like the setups become a bit more... the handling goes a bit arcadey with setups, I think. Probably not doing Davey C tonight. Probably just... I'm going to go for a pee in a minute and then we'll see if we can sort this out. Have a little look. Right, give me a second. I'm going to go for a wee and then I'm going to try something. See what I think of something else. Right, give me a second. Right. So I'm going to have to do something, right? I'm going to check something. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to have to take you off screen because I'm going to try something. But I can't show you what I'm doing because the person's requested that not to show you. So give me a minute. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help us out. Right, give me a second. I'm just going to... Right, let's have a... Bear with me a minute because I'm going to try this one out. Okay. That's the same as I've got it. It's different. That's massively different. That's crazy. What? Really? God, GT setups make no bloody sense, but Okay, that's pretty much the same as what I had. Let's see. I know you're just looking at me thinking, what is he doing? But I've got to respect people who obviously don't want their setup shared because they've worked on them, and if they don't want them shared, then it's up to them. Might need to change that. All right, 1 minute. Need to change to a different thing. I need to change to. Need to change me kilometers an hour for the gearing. Units, miles, kilometers. Right. Let's just try. I'm going to try and put this gearing on now, and then we're going to try the setup out and see what we think of it. Where's it gone? I nearly lost it. What? That's crazy. What? See, this is how I know that GT setups just make 0 sense from what. Hey, that doesn't even go down. Oh, I've got to change that, haven't I? Okay. What? Surely not. I mean, I can always make, if I get a good baseline, I can then make changes that I think will make sense, if you know what I mean, to me. Wait there, what's going on here? Why will that not go? Can't get it to go what it says. What? Let's try again. No, I can't. I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm confused because the setup, it won't do what it's saying on here, on the gearing. Joel, you legend. How is the SimLab chair holding? The SimLab chair is brilliant, mate. I'm fully accustomed with it now. It's absolutely amazing. No movement whatsoever. It's perfect. Really, really good. Really impressed with it, Joel. We have a huge thank you to Kinetic for that one as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the $5, though, Joel. Get the legend emote out for Joel, please, chat. Appreciate the support as usual, you legend. I can't work this out. Why won't it let me do this gearing? Am I missing? Am I doing something wrong here? Okay, wait there. Okay. Okay, you got to do. Okay. It still won't let me do that. Oh, wait there. Okay, I've got to reset it apparently. Will that reset everything? Oh no, just that. Okay, try again. So apparently you have to do a certain thing with the gears. Oh, I see why. That's weird. How stupid is it that you have to do something, otherwise you can't get the gears to go the way you want them? Okay. No, final gear's not that. Not on this one, it ain't. No, we're not even close. Not even vaguely close, trust me. Can't even bloody get it. Stay on there. Right, now, can I adjust to what I need to on that? Let's see. Let's see if it will let me do it. Okay, now it will let me do it, I think. Yeah, now it's letting me do it. So daft that you have to do that just to get a certain setting. You have to do some like workarounds to get settings to do something. Surely they should have fixed bugs like that in how long the game's been out. Right, and then too far. Okay, that's okay. Let me save that. Didn't do that though, did I? Oh yeah, I did. I did. Right, we're gonna try this one. Let me just save it. Do that. Right, I can go back to the game now, and then we can try this out. See what it feels like. I don't think I've done my downforce. I might need to change it in a minute. I don't think I've done the downforce. 1 second, let me just check that. I think I did. I think I forgot to do the downforce. Right. Just let me just check. Right, where was the downforce setting? Force won't work. Be on the other one, won't it? Hey. Alright. That's a... Oh no, I did. It's correct. I did do it. Right. 129 lap times. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting anywhere near 31s if I'm honest, because Medi's only done a 31.9. So if I can get a 32 with this now, and it feels solid, then I'll do it. Nah, because it would still show some of it if I do that. Bit scruffy there. Oh god. Feels weird to drive though, but it's going to be faster even with a rubbish lap. So this is obviously it's a 32.9 straight away. So clearly a better setup. I've turned into... Right, let me start again. This we can get mid 32s with this. Oh, hello. It just, do you know what, the only thing I'm a bit weird with it feels like it bogs down a bit. Like when you change gears sometimes, it's kind of like, it's like, you hear the revs, it's like, it doesn't want to go. It's a bit messy. Scruffy, what am I doing? I think I'm just gonna have to get used to this setup because it's definitely faster. You can carry more speed through that corner, look at that. Brake later as well. Okay, 32.7 now. This is better. It'll go faster as well. I could get this to a low 32, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. I'm not even driving very well here. Oh, don't get a penalty. Don't be a penalty. Ah, let me just carry it on anyway. Ah, missed the braking point. But we were 2 temps up then. Gary, this isn't my setup. You can watch my my tune I had before. This is someone who said they don't want it being shared, so I can't because they've just given me it and they don't want me to share the setup. So unfortunately, this one I can't. The setup I did will do a 32.9, which you can go back in the stream and watch. But yeah, I have to respect them because they've given me the setup and said they don't want it being shared, so I kind of don't want to share it because it's not fair. It's not my setup to share, really, unfortunately. It's Coach Dave's nice. Coach Dave asked if it was for a... He asked me on Twitter. He must have thought it was for ACC. But yeah, if you rewind, we did 2 setups. One for the 08 and one for the... that you can check out. It's on this stream, so you can try them. They were good enough for 32s. But this is just better, this. This will get low 32s, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look. Penalty again. I want to get a good lap with it. We'll do a practice race in a minute, I think. I'll try it. I'll see what it's like in race conditions. So weird the way it changes gears. Jesus. Oh, nailed. I need to change that just to miles per hour as well, because that's confusing me, that. Ah! No! What a pleb! What am I doing? I've messed the end up here. Completely messed the lap up. Oh, what a donkey. Do you know what? Let's leave it at that anyway, because that felt alright. Let me just check that I've got that saved though. We'll go and do a practice race. I just got to get... I think I've got the settings on my phone. It'll definitely do a 32.3, 32.4 that, which hopefully that'll be good enough to get us an alright result tomorrow if we can do well with it, that is. Right, let's come out of here. Right, I'll set up a lobby and we can do a practice race and see what it's like in race conditions. And let me come out. So where are we now? We're on a 32.7, which is only... The good thing is that's only like 8 tenths off Mehdi, who's clearly got a good setup. So we can get that down to a 32.3 or 32.4, I'm pretty confident. Which would be about 3-4 tenths off Mehdi. So... they didn't. I think they forgot today, because I sent them an email when the time was supposed to be and I didn't get a reply. So just gotta wait. I'm guessing they, like last time, they forgot, didn't they? So I'm guessing they probably forgot today. I'll just keep checking my email. I'll probably message them on Twitter, because I can direct message them on Twitter and ask them. So I'll just send them a message and say about rearranging it. Right, let's come out of here and do a lobby. Let me just make sure I'm online. Yeah, I'm online. Right, let's create. I need the settings off my phone. Like I said, I don't think that setup's the fastest for time trial or in the race, but it's definitely better than what I had, isn't it? What the hell have I done here? What the... Right. So we need time of day. All right, create a lobby. FIA. Race for real, fix from yet, and we'll do it as B. Should we do B or A? I'll do B. Just because I don't think there'll be as many people playing this today for this race. Catalunya, where are you? Where are we, Catalunya? So I presume it's a one-stop race. Looking at the settings, I would think it is going to be. Although I don't know, because I haven't seen what the strategy... Oh shit, we don't need that many laps. I haven't seen what the strategy is. No, claim it. That gearing was fast. Trust me. That gearing, it was fast. You could tell with the way it was doing something. The gearing was kind of making us faster there out of the corners. It was quite crazy. And it was stopping understeer a bit. Oh no, it's weak, isn't it? Slipstream's on weak for this for some reason. Don't know why. Times 5, times 2. Real. Default. Off. Balance is on. Yeah, I don't know why they put mediums on in the race, to be honest. It's maybe if you wanted to do a no stop on the mediums, but I don't think that's going to work, to be honest. Oh yeah, we need to no limit on the tuning, but BOP's on, so that's correct. Week on. Right, okay. Let me save that. Right, so if you want to jump in, feel free to jump in, and we will see what it's like in the race. Yeah, it's weak slipstream's 1.5, which is really weird. I don't know why. Don't know why we're running 1.5 slipstream. I haven't changed the tires, have I? Let me just change the tires to medium, and I know that no one's going to use them, but they'll probably use super softs otherwise. Right, let's go and do a few laps. Oh, let me just make sure the setup's on, actually. I think it stays on, but I'll just check. No, it's not. Why is my setup not on there? You say I have to change it. Do I have to redo it? It's not showing on there. Oh, wait there. Why can't I do set tune? Oh, wait there. I know why. Wait there. I need to cancel the entry and then go into the... Still not on there. Oh, wait there. No, not on there. What? What's going on here? Oh, is it still on there? I don't know if that's the one. Is that the right one? Oh, no, that is the one. It's on there still. It's just not... Okay. It is still on there, I think. Let me just double check. Just not named. It's not as a name setup, which is weird. Let me go on here. Let's see what... Okay, it is on there. It's just that it's not named for some reason. It's still there. It's on here anyway. Just not named, that's all. I already named it and saved it, so... Don't get it. Why does it... It doesn't... I don't get how to... Right. Sweet. Okay. I think I've sorted it. Bit weird how you do it, but... Why can't it just be a simple thing like ACC with the setup so you save it? Might. Oops. I can't. I would love to show you the whole setup, but I can't, mate. It's not my position too. If it's not my setup, it's not my work. So you got to be respectful to the people that have done it. I need to change my bloody settings on that. That's annoying me. Let me just change. Stupid bloody units. Can't be doing with that. I hate kilometers an hour. It confuses me. If it was my setup, I'd 100% share it. Like when I was messing around myself, I was quite happy to let you see what I was doing. But if it's not mine, then it's not really fair to share it. Whoops. Let's just back off and give myself a gap. Bento's clearly got quite a good setup as well. Oh, come on, watch out the way, mate. You're on an outlap. You're on an outlap. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Try again. Should have stayed in third gear there. Ah, too late on the throttle. Gotta get used to this in time trial, I think. I'll do some tomorrow. Bloody hell. That's a penalty, I ran wide. It's a scruffy lap, but This should easily do a 32.4, 32.5, I feel. Ah, it's a penalty. Damn. I'll back off here and then go for another lap. What I need to do as well is watch someone who's got this kind of gearing on in time trial and see how they're shifting, because I might be over revving it a bit. Ah. Crap, that was awful. There's only setups for a few races this season, not all of them. Ah, I've messed it up. What a donkey. Ah, terrible. Ah, need to get used to the way this drives. I don't know how that was a 33. I mean, this should easily do a 32.5 if you hook it up. Too slow on the throttle. You got to be very early on the throttle with this setup because of the way it's like a bit delayed. You've almost got to be on the throttle before you realize, if you know what I mean. Like, it's almost like a bit of turbo lag, but strange. We'll start the qualifying in a minute and do a race. Oh, it's not understeering. It's actually pretty, it's got really nice turning. I tried to push too much. Right, let's start a qualifying anyway. I want to see what it's like in the race, so... Right, let's go. see what it can do. Right, let's go. I need to put my livery on this car, don't I? Forgot about it. That's done me one. I'll do that later. You okay, Sean? How are you, mate? See, I'm going to run the same setup for qualifying and race at the moment. I don't know if there is a different one for... I would think there'll be people running separate setups for the qualifying versus the race, but... We're alright. We managed to get a setup off someone. It seems alright. She's got to get used to driving it. That's where the... we did a 32.7 straight away before, but now I'm not getting there. I'm probably over driving it at the moment. COVID, I don't really pay much attention to it, to be honest. I just get on with my life. I know that there's always news on about it, but yeah, I just get on with it. Everyone's got to get on with their lives now with it. I just, yeah. I just don't really watch I don't listen to the news or anything now because they all just chat a lot of shit, to be honest. Brake too early. No, it hasn't. The top speed's pretty good. That was messy. I need to take more speed on the exit there. Earlier on the throttle, needs to be more aggressive. Oh, that felt really nice, but we'll see. I'm gonna get dirty out of these. Messed it up. Got dirty out of them. Definitely got a bit of dirty air there. Yeah, we lost quite a bit in the last sector. It does affect the car, the dirty air, but not as bad as normal, but it does a bit. Yeah, you can feel it. As soon as you're in that 1.5 seconds, you can feel the difference. It is noticeable. Look how strong it is, though. Oh my god. That was awful. And look at our sector time. You need slipstream. Oh, this is going to be stupid. You need to get a slipstream for qualifying because of the advantage on the straights. Look how much you gain when you're close to them now. What's going on with this weak slipstream? What the hell? It must be the gearing that's doing this because we're so fast on the straights. Look. What the hell? I'm going to go. I'll let them go. No, I'm sticking to this. I've already tried the 08. I'm going to stick to the 16. On weak, it should be 1.5 seconds, Scott. On strong, it's around that. As far as I know from previous, when they used to run weak in FIA, because we used to have weak slipstream in FIA. It used to be 1.5, but unless they've changed it, I don't know. Because FIA races used to run the 1.5 with weak, I'm pretty sure. They might have changed it, I don't know. Because we've had road car races with weak, unless it's different with... It might be different with Group 2. Because when they did road car races with weak, it was like 1.5. It may be different on Group 2 to road cars. I don't know. I don't think we've ever had a Group 2 race with weak. Right, let's see what it's like in the race. So this is going to be a test as well compared to other people's set like Fento. But I do think with that car, if you get the right lap in. So Fento's in the 08, isn't he? Fento's in the 08, different car, but he's obviously got a good setup. This is awful off the start, this car, though. Look. That could be a problem for... The 08 cars are going to fly away, aren't they, off the start? Saying that GTR got a good start in front of us, so... How did that... The 16 got a good start there? I wonder how he did that. Maybe he didn't use traction control. Why are we running weak slipstream in this? It's so stupid, like... So false. It's just going to give people, like, insanely fast times in the race. Trevisio's setup looked a bit sketch. I need to try and get a bit of P1 slipstream by moving just slowly over. Got to brake so early when you're in the slipstream. What the hell's got? You are in it here because I can feel it. This is daft being in the slipstream from this far back. Absolutely stupid. What are PD thinking of with the settings in this? I think this is the worst settings they've ever created. Bento's setup looks very good in that 08 though, doesn't it? Flying around with that setup. Let's see if we gain slipstream here. Look at this, look. Look at this. Oh my, this is stupid. Look how much we can... I'm getting so much understeer there. What the hell? I've got dirty tires now. I'm not sure about this for the race. I'm really not sure about this setup for the race. It feels so bad in the race. You know what? I don't think I'm going to bother with it. It just feels too gimmicky, this race. Like, this like slipstream from like 2.5 seconds back. The setups and that, it all feels a bit daft. What the? Yeah, I know he did a setup for the 08. I just think the 08 might struggle with tires. I don't know. It shouldn't do a default setup, but I'll have to try and miss the setup with the 08 tomorrow or something. I honestly don't think I'm going to bother with this, though. You know, it just looks like a weird race. Like this. Yeah, but it doesn't feel realistic the way you drive, like the way it's handled. It feels very arcadey. I hope they don't do this for GT7, you know, with setups, because yeah, that would kill the game in my opinion if they bring setups into every race. I don't think they will, but I think it'd be a bad move if they did. No, so I don't. The PP system isn't going to be. It'll be used, but it won't be. It won't be as. It won't change setups for FIA. I don't think. I only realised he was letting me through when I saw the indicator. Oh my god! I'm braking too late. Yeah. We'll see now with the 08 in front of us what that car's tire wear is like. Just can't push through that corner. He's just pulling away in that 08. Do you know what's really annoying me about this combo? It's one of my strongest combos if it's default setup. But you need a setup that suits you, and I'm not sure about this one. I can see that this would be fast if you drive it how it needs to be driven, but no, we haven't been asking for setups. Who's been asking for setups? No one I know has been asking for setups. Most people want to run default setup. Maybe the minority want to run setups, but I think the majority want to have default. I think the majority like GT for pick up and play. I don't think the majority want that at all. Oh, you mean, all right, for asking for a variety in tracks? Yeah, I thought they would just, with variety, I think we meant with track combinations, but this race would have been good if it would have been default setup, but I'm not so sure about this one. I just can't carry the speed through the corners. Oh yeah, I don't go on GT Planet, to be honest. A lot of the people on them type of websites are the people that just want the single player stuff and all that. They probably want drift racing and stuff like that. Probably on drag racing and all kinds. It wouldn't surprise me, but Yeah, I can't get used to this. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to bother with it, you know. Let's just watch Vento. Let's see how his car's driving. I really don't think I'm going to waste my time with it. Have a little look on here. I don't know. I don't at the moment. I don't think I will do the race. What date is it today? 14th. I don't know. I won't be doing that. Don't know, Ibiza, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. I don't think many people are going to bother with this tomorrow, you know, either. I think a lot of people are just going to sack it off. I mean, you want more rear wing, really, in a way, because of on throttle. I personally think this won't... I don't think this will be very high points, because I think a lot of people are going to just think I can't be arsed with this. I don't think I can be arsed. Yeah, I know. I kind of have to do that one as well because of points. I need to get some points for it. Sack it off. What's wrong with sack it off? Like, bin it off? Yeah. I just don't even think I want to do it though, claim it. I really don't think I want to. I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I will try Mr. Setup tomorrow and see what he's got the car running like. I'll give it a go. Let's see what I feel. I don't really need the points for this one, for Nations. I'm alright in Nations. It's not a massive issue. I think I've got 4 over 300 already. But for manufacturer, I need to get some points just so that I just want to finish with like solid points. And at the moment, we've only got 3 rounds. The others, our 4th round is like 200 points or something. I just want to get like a solid 5 rounds for Manu. Nations isn't as much of an issue because I think I've got 5 now. Yeah, I like Group 2 races with default setups, but this isn't default setup, so it takes the... For me, it just gives... It's not... I don't want to race with someone when they've got a better setup and they're going to gain half a second on you just purely because a setup. Because I know when this is default setup, this is a really good combo for me. Yeah, but in top split, Gary, I think most people will have had a setup. That's the thing. I think most people will have a good setup for this if they, like in the top splits. Like you can see by the leaderboards, they'll have solid setups. I've already got setup of someone. I've got a setup of someone, but it just doesn't suit. I need a... See, this is why your setups don't work for everyone. Setups are individual, so one person's setup won't be another person's setup. That's the thing. I will try Mr. Setup, see what that feels like, but I don't know. I'm not feeling like I want to do... I'd rather do Daily Race C at this... With how this is feeling, I'd rather do Daily Race C and grind some DR or something. Yeah, but Scott, in the manufacturer's race, the RS01 wasn't very strong because it was a tuning race. The FR cars were stronger. Yeah, PR1 got given a setup, I think, by whoever done it. I don't know who done it in their team. That's the thing. A lot of people in teams in Top Split will be given setups. I don't want to... Like, that's why I play GT, though. That's one of the things, though, Diesel. I play Gran Turismo because I don't want to bother with setups. I want to just enjoy the game, jump in a race and race with default setups. And I think that's why the majority of people still play GT. Because they also don't want to spend time working on a setup. Most people just want to race equal with everyone else. Right, yeah, I can get a 32 with a quick setup that I did with the 08, but it felt very twitchy. Fento's car looks loads more stable than when I was driving the 08. So I don't know what setup he's got on that, but it looks very good. It looks super nice to drive. No, it was a race setup. It wasn't. It was meant for race, he said. The person that sent me it. I just can't. I just don't think we'd be able to compete with this. See, if you wanted to do setup, I've always said, like, if you want to worry about setups and play a game with setups, ACC's a better game at that. See, like, it's better on physics, it's better with how the changes affect the car, and the way the car drives with a setup, ACC's better. But if you want default setup, Gran Turismo's more fun. And that's why a lot of people play Gran Turismo, because we just want to jump in with an equal car. You clicked on the link. Yeah, Kev Moore, I agree. Yeah, it's a tuning race, Rapid. It's putting me off it big time. Like, how is his car driving like that with that front left tyre like that? He's got so much grip through the fast corners considering his tyres are wearing on the front. Like, look at this right-hand corner now, how his car still turns him. Oh, A bit sketchy. Yeah, I'm wondering if... No, it's not an automatic. That's a replay bug. It always does that in replays, or when you're watching it. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I just can't be arsed. We had a little go. I got the 08 into 32s. I did that before. We did it before, and we got the GTR into what would be the 16 into like 32s. But then we tried someone else's setup, and it felt quicker. You okay, Techno Tim? Ah, right, Techno Tim, yeah. Do you know what, though? Max deserves... Through the whole season, you can't take away from Max Verstappen. He has driven really well, so... Yeah, it is what it is. I think we need to just move on now and look forward to next year. The reason it works on ACC is because the physics actually work with setups, so the cars feel good for a start. And also on ACC, there's a big difference. Like, do you know if default setup on this was only 3-4 tenths slower, or like half a second slower than a good setup if you get the hang of it, then it wouldn't be so bad. But on GT, it feels like it's about a second and a half between a default and a good setup. It's a huge gap, and that, like, you could... If you've got a default setup that's good and you can make a few changes to get within 2 to 3 tenths of a good setup, you'd probably race and think, well, I might be able to make that difference up. But in this, you can't make up a second a lap. Not going to happen. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't Red Bull's or Max Verstappen's fault. It was the FIA, wasn't it? 100%. FIA. The FIA are the people that made the error with... In my view, they should have red flagged it and had a complete leveler rather than have the situation that they had, because Hamilton's hard work was just blown away, and like, it should have been a red flag, 5-lap sprint race, and that would have been more entertaining as a 5-lap sprint race than a 1-lap race with unequal tyre wear. It would have been way more entertaining in my view. Yeah, I'm wondering. I might try that. I will give it a go in the morning. Like tomorrow morning, I will give it a go with the setup I did for the 08 and see how it feels in the race with fuel on. But the problem with that is it wouldn't get anywhere near in quality. It needs to do like 32.5s in qualifying. Yeah, it's stupid. That's what I mean. 2.5 seconds. Like, I can accept, like, on ACC, I can accept that, like, I remember running, when the PS4 version came out, I was running aggressive setups with the Bentley because it drove really nice with aggressive. All you had to do was just alter the tyre pressures for, like, conditions and it would be alright. If the races were really long, it would be a bit sketchy because it would be killing the tyres a bit. But on, like, a 30-45 minute race, there wasn't that much of an issue. It was okay. And you could get away with it. You would only lose a couple of attempts here and there, but when it's like a second and a half a lap because of setup, it really is a bit of a... eh. Fento's tyres are dead here. He is struggling with the car, isn't he? He's going very sketchy. Oh God. With the start that 08 gets as well, if you can get a good setup with this for the race, I think he's killing. I think his setup might be killing the tyres a bit. That's the only thing I can see with his setup. It does seem to be a bit overly aggressive on the tyres. Yeah, that's a big difference. You can't change the gearing. This is why people are flipping the gears at the moment. Like, I've got a setup that flips the gears and it makes the car 4 times quicker straight away. Oh, no way, Kevmore. That sucks. Yeah, I wonder what... do you know what? I wouldn't put my money on that, though. I wouldn't put any money on Gran Turismo using the latest layout. I doubt they would have paid for the licensing. That's not true, though, Ibiza. If you look on, like, other games, fast cars always look stable to me. Maybe not on GT, but if you go on ACC, when you watch Dolkin with his setups, they always look really stable. Same with other people as well. Like Nils, his cars always look super stable. Oh, God. His tyres are toast. Not got much left in them tyres. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Look how slow he was in the last lap. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like you need a car that's good on tyres as well as overall race pace here, because if you're going to lose like 5 seconds in one lap, which he's done there on that last lap, I don't know. Yeah, that's what we were saying before about if the tuning races are in GT7. Gran Turismo, like, PD need to understand why Gran Turismo was popular, which I don't think, which I'm a bit worried about, because there's been, I think it's by the time this season finishes, it's 3 races with tuning in. Are they trying to bring it in there? I hope not, because I think the majority of people who play GT don't want setups. They want equal races. They want everyone to have an equal chance. They don't want to jump in a race where it's all about setups. I know I don't. So I hope they don't go down that road. I mean, if it's only 1 or 2 races a season, then I can live with that. But it's just a shame this is the combination they've chose, being this combo. Tell you what, let me just I'm gonna keep this lobby open and I'm gonna just change the settings to, because I'm just gonna go out on track with my setup that I did and just see how that reacts. I know that it's gonna be slower, but let me just see. Has it still got it on? God knows if it's even on there. I think it's still on there. Yeah, that's still on there. So let's just go to track with the softs and see how. Hopefully the fuel will be on. You're right. Okay. So let's just see what it drives like in terms of lap times in the race with the full fuel. Yeah, definitely. I like just jumping in a race and just, you know, pick your car and race. Learn the track in a few laps and then just race. Shut up, you Pyrotrack. What times was Fento doing at the start of the race? I can't remember. This already feels better than that other car setup, but I think it's the gearing that makes it feel better. It probably won't be faster, that's the thing. 69s, woohoo! Tit Sean. Definitely feels better with the race, so like in terms of the way it's driving, but again, I don't know what the tire wear and stuff will be like. But this was I just did a quick setup and I didn't really test it properly. We just did a bit in time trial. Bento done a 34.6 there. 34.8 with the race pace. Not too far off his. Whoa. Feels a lot better than the setup I was using. My one for the 08 here so far. You're gonna get a bit of dirty air here. Ah. Andre. Definitely feels like the aggressive setups might be worse in the race than what you think. You probably need two separate setups here, one for qualifying and one for race. You're getting dirty air, which is giving me a bit of hard to see what these laps could be. It feels more consistent than the 16 that I drove though with the setup that I got. I'll obviously let you see the setup that I'm running now if you want to try that. It feels pretty stable, I will say that. Like, I only made a few changes, but I always try and make my cars feel stable. That's my priority when I do any changes. Missed the corner. Yeah, you should be able to run it. Yeah, you will have enough time, Ibiza, because you can save. You can save different setups beforehand. Just load it. That won't be an issue. Oh. Ah, I messed it up there. That was probably going to be a... I don't know, it might have got a 34 if I wouldn't have messed that up. I just want to see what it's like in terms of consistency up to lap 9. So far, it doesn't feel too bad. I'll show you lot this setup anyway if you want to try it, because I have made a few changes. I think it's definitely faster than the default. This feels better for the race than the setup I was using on the 16. You okay, Mr. Casual? Hi, mate. Oh, ran a bit wide there. That'll be a penalty, but that's my first one. No, apparently it wasn't a penalty. Must have got away with it. Tyre wear feels pretty good on this as well. Still in the 35s, but... Is it? Oh yeah, I didn't know if you had left and come back, Mr. Casual. I thought you might have left and then come back in, sorry. What is the fuel like in this race also? Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, no issue with the fuel, is there? Car still feels really good at the moment. It's losing pace, but it feels really drivable. Like it's not snapping at the rear, it's not understeering too much. It's just consistently losing a bit of lap time. This car's so much better on tyres than the 16 that I had with that setup. But I've not gone very aggressive with my setup changes that I made. I'm going to pit now and then go back out with lower fuel just to see what it's like on low fuel. And a fresh set of tyres now that I'm used to it. Yeah, it's on weak. 2.5 seconds apparently rapid. It's so stupid. Yeah, setups are on for this round, Francis, unfortunately. Car's not loose. It's only lost 1.3 since lap 1 after 9 laps, which, comparing that to other people, that's not bad. Like, people are losing way more after 9 laps. Car's still really drivable here. Oh no, what am I doing? It snapped on me, bro. Let me just pit anyway. Right, we'll put another set of softs on. Let's see what they're like. It'll be faster with slipstream, I think, with qualifying. I do think that this will be a slipstream qualifying, if I'm honest. Because you just gain like 6-7 temps on the straight. I'm not really into setup races, if I'm honest. Oh, no worries, Techno Tim. Yeah, thank you for hitting the like button, mate. Appreciate that. No, I hope there's less of them in GT7. Jesus. I much prefer default setups because it's a leveler. These setups just create false, like, setups just doesn't mean you're a better driver in my view. It just means you've got a better setup, and that I don't like that. Default setup is all down to the driver, and that's how it should be in my view. No, setups don't even the playing field. Default setups even the playing field. These make it uneven for running setups. Makes it uneven in my view. Default setup is a leveler in my view. And let's see what it can do with a fresh set of tires on. Oh, I think I've just got a penalty. Yeah, but this isn't real life, Dante, mate. That's a big difference. This isn't real life. This is a video game. At the end of the day, you've got to remember that if everyone's on the same setup, it's equal for everyone. If everyone's got different setups, it's not equal. Feels really nice through there. I've definitely got the car very stable and feels pretty solid to drive. I don't think it's outright paces there though. A little bit sketchy on that sector there. It feels like it's not taking the curves very well. if I'm the Sith. So everyone's different. I think the majority of Gran Turismo players would rather keep it default setup, though, in my view. You've got games like ACC that do setups a lot better. Let's be brutally honest. What makes a car fast in this game with setups is so unrealistic that you won't be learning much by following Gran Turismo's way of doing a setup. Because it's not very realistic. I'd say ACC, if you want to learn stuff, games like ACC will teach you a bit more about setups than GT. It's the first part of the curve. My car feels a bit... It's the only issue with the setup at the moment. It's that first part of the curve. No, they've never said they're banned. I just think it's gone against what makes Gran Turismo popular, though. In my opinion, the reason GT is still popular to this day is because it's so pick up and play with no setups. Thank you. It feels nice to drive this. I'll share this setup once I've just finished this test. I'll let you see what I'm running. But like I say, I don't think it's got the outright pace. But in lower lobbies, it might be alright. What I hope for Gran Turismo 7 is that they separate the tune, like people who like tuning races, have a separate daily race for that. Remember the video I did for daily races? I said they should have a separate race for people that want to do tuning and have it as like a 30-minute race, so that the actual tune, at least a 30-minute race, so the tuning has an effect. I think that's what they should do for daily races. Have a race actually for people that want that. Because there are people that do like that. I want to get up to lap 18 because Fento's tyres were doing 138s on lap 18. So I just want to compare with this setup now. Whoa. Ah, didn't push it enough through there. Mate, I did the video for that with tuning a long time ago. If you go, I think it was about... I can't remember. Someone will tell you in the chat, but I did a video ages ago about having separate tuning races. I did like a 5-race daily race system. It was quite a while ago. I don't know if it was nearly a year ago. That was a penalty, that I think. I honestly think this setup's really consistent. It's just not got the... It's just not outright fast enough. That's the only problem with it. When I did my daily race video, it was probably about at least 6 months ago. It was a long time ago. It was definitely more than 3 months ago. Someone might be able to find when I did it. It was a long time ago though. Yeah, I'd like Gran Turismo to do like mini championships like they do, even if it was like in a free group, like groups of free races for like in dailies, like they did on like remember the original grid on PS3, how they did the like mini championships? I used to love doing them. How long ago was that video, Mr. Casual? I can't remember how long ago it was. It had to be at least 6 months ago, though, I'd say. Oh, did my stream just do something weird then? I don't know. Oh, has it just disconnected? Are we back? Are we back? I think we had a little disconnect issue. I had to back out of the lap. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, I backed out of my lap because of it. So yeah, we were going to do a 35, but I had to look at what was going on. Let's just see the final lap, what it'll do. It should still do 1 minute 35s here. Try and get it back into the 35s. I'm sure it will. But I don't think that'll be fast enough. I think you'll see that people will be doing 33s at the end of the race, 34s at the end of the race. If I can make this setup a bit faster and keep the stability that we've got here with the tyre wear, it won't be bad at all. 9th of May, okay. How long? I I can't work that out of my head. So over 6 months ago then, isn't it? Whoa. A little bit of a snap on me there. Ignore the penalty. I just want to see what it would have been. That probably lost us time, that. So 31, 32, 33, 34. Would have still been a 36, wouldn't it? 36.4 it would have been. So that felt more consistent, but I don't know. I'll show you the setup that I've got now. So if anyone wants to use this, as it is at the moment, this is what we're... Yeah, let me come out of this so you can see it a bit better. I have to cancel the entry. So I'll show you now so you can obviously screenshot it and rewind it, pause it, whatever. But this is what I was running then, which I think will... You could definitely improve it, but... And there's my gearing. So I'm sure that'll be better than the default setup. So if you want to run the race in lower lobbies with people that will probably be running default, this should beat a default setup, I think. Right. I'm going to call that a night anyway, because we're approaching 11 o'clock. I didn't realise it was that late. Sorry.
All right.
But yeah, that is, if you obviously want to give that setup a go, feel free to try it and see if it's better than the default for you. It felt very easy to drive, so it could probably be pushed a bit more aggressive. But I'm going to end that lobby, by the way. Sorry, I was just doing 18 laps just to see what it would do, but it would easily do. It easily did the 18 laps there, no issue at all with tyre wear. So comparing, like, Fenta was struggling on the last 2 or 3 laps, so it should be pretty solid, I think, in terms of overall pace. But will it compete with people with really good setups? I don't know. I'm not too sure. You'd have to see. But it felt easy to drive, so give it a go. You might find it better than the default. It might help you out, especially in lower lobbies, because the tyre wear was good with it, and that's going to be important in that race because it's only a one-stop race. But anyway, I am going to call that a night. I will see if I can get that set up a bit faster. We might try and do. I might have a go at doing FIA, but I need to get it to be able to do a 32.5 pretty consistently in terms of time trial, so that I can qualify all right. But I don't know if it's going to be a slipstream qualifying, so who knows. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for coming in. Remember to hit the like button. We might do FIA tomorrow. I'm not saying 100% yet. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for the donations, you legends. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. See you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.